Election expenditure monitoring. Role of Income Tax Department. Disclaimer: this training material is for use in training of election officials. It should not be referred as guideline of VCI. In case of any variance in this training material, the Commission guidelines, rules, laws shall prevail. Learning outcomes. At the end of the session, the participants will be able to explain the role of Income Tax Department in an election, interpret the Commission's instructions regarding cash deposit and withdrawal from the bank, know the monitoring mechanism of the Income Tax Department, understand the monitoring mechanism in the airports, explain the action taken by the expenditure observer or the FST on receiving information about the cash in a building, identify different reporting formats. What is the role of Income Tax Department in an election? The Complaint Monitoring Cell and Air Intelligence Units of the Income Tax Department will start functioning from the date of announcement of the election. Cash deposit or withdrawal from the bank. In poll-bound states, if the amount is more than 10 lakh, then such information shall be passed on to the nodal officer of the Income Tax Department for taking necessary action under the income tax laws. In the poll-bound states, if at airports, the CISF or police authorities detect cash exceeding rupees 10 lakhs or bullion weighing 1 kg or more, shall instantaneously report to the Income Tax Department. The Income Tax Department shall take necessary actions. They shall also inform Commission, CEO, DEO concerned before release of such cash. Monitoring by the Income Tax Department. All airports in the state, major railway station, hotels, farmhouses, hawala agents, financial brokers, cash couriers, pawn brokers, and other suspicious agencies or persons likely to be used for movement of undisclosed cash during election process shall be kept under close surveillance by the Income Tax Department. A 24/7 control room and a complaint monitoring cell, preferably in the state capital, having a toll-free number for receiving complaints or information regarding movement of large sum of cash or other items suspected to be used for bribing the electors. On the basis of the information or complaint received, the Income Tax Department shall conduct independent inquiry against any person. The outcome of the inquiry by the IT Investigation Directorate shall be reported to the Commission with a copy to the CEO of the respective state. If any information pertaining to election expenses by any candidate or political party is gathered by the Investigation Directorate, either during the election campaign or in course of their independent investigation, either before or after the election, it should be reported to the Commission. Besides these, Income Tax Department shall report to the Commission about the political parties which are taking donations and enjoying tax exemption in the poll-bound states without filing the statutory returns, and action taken by the department within 2 weeks of the announcement of the election. The team of the income tax officials, besides gathering intelligence on their own in the state, shall station themselves at such sensitive places where movement of large sums of the undisclosed cash etc. is suspected and take action as per the IT law. Besides, the Income Tax Department shall open Air Intelligence Unit in all airports of the poll-bound states and airports having commercial flights to poll-bound states and keep a strict vigil over the movement of cash through the airport. If any cash exceeding rupees 10 lakh is found in the airport, the IT Department shall take steps to take necessary action under the income tax rules. If it is not possible to seize the same under IT law, then Income Tax Department shall pass on the information to the CEO of the state instantly, who shall take steps under the IPC if the cash is suspected to be used for the bribing of electors. Complaint received by the expenditure observer FST SST about cash in a building. A team of flying squad will be immediately rushed to the spot. The team will deploy persons at some distance yet within the site from the premises for continuous surveillance of the premises till the team from Income Tax Department arrives. If required, videography can also be made. Neither the expenditure observer nor any member of the FST will enter the premises before the arrival of the income tax team. Any action with regard to search and seizure will be undertaken by the IT department as per the Income Tax Act. The FST or the expenditure observer may enter the premises if their services are required by the income tax team. All seized cash items are released within 7 days of poll if no FIR is filed or if not handed over to the income tax department. If cash of more than 10 lakh rupees is found in a vehicle and there is no suspicion of any crime or linkage to any candidate or agent or party functionary, then the SST shall not seize the cash and pass on the information to the income tax department for necessary action. Reporting formats. Seizure of unaccounted money suspected to be used in the election, etc., shall be submitted on every alternate days. Officer in charge of the district will send it to the IT department with a copy to expenditure observer and DEO concerned. The nodal officer of the state income tax department shall compile the data for whole of the state and send the report to the ECI with a copy to the CEO concerned. The format of activity report by the Investigation Directorate is shown on the screen. Also, consolidate report of the seizure made during election process on the day of poll by 1 p.m. is to be sent to the CEO office. The format is shown on the screen. In this video, we have learned about the role of Income Tax Department in the election. If you have any doubt or want any clarification, then you can contact through the mail as shown on the screen. For other videos on rules and regulation, you can visit the web address as shown. Thank you.